Blind versus Reclaimer. Which one has the best support class? Viewer discretion is advised. I'm just kidding.
Cruising down the interstate, trying to get my shine on. Remember copping 10 a day, I used to get my grind on. Nines on.
What up, what up, what up? It's your boy J Killer, aka Mr. No Pen, No Pad. I'm so good. Coming back at you live, straight from the bottom of the map. And I ain't talking about Antarctica, you dig? Here with another video about the division, and I'm trying to get you some information on which support class you need to be running to better support your team. Now, keyword, your team. So now I'm about to give you some kind of information that you can use to support your team. Not solo, but your team. Let's get into it. I wanted to make this video because as soon as the underground dropped, the first thing I wanted to do was, oh man, I need to support my team. You know, I got my group, we running the underground incursions. I need to do something to support my team, because whether you know it or not, each team, to be a successful team, it's not all about DPS and we all sticky bomb builds. Nah, man. You know, if you pay attention to the modern MMOs, like WoW, you always have a tank, you always have a healer, you always have support class and DPS, and that's kind of how we run it in the division. So I wanted to get a support class so I can better help out my team. First thing I did was say, oh, I'm gonna get the blind because, you know, when you kill somebody, it flashbangs, and then it can flash the enemies, and you know, that can be real helpful. I did that, and in the process, I wish I would have known what I know now. I wasted a lot of time. So before you go waste your time, let me hip you to the game, you dig? Let's start with the blind set. 2-piece blind set gives you 20% post critical hit damage. 3-piece gives you 100% blind and death resistance. And the 4-piece talent is killing a target creates a flashbang effect at that position. Now the 2-piece is good, no critical hit damage. We all love that. 3-piece is, to me, is just you don't even need it, because already we are trained to move out the way of any kind of grenade, so we don't even know if it's a flash grenade being thrown. And the 4-piece, well, we're going to get off into that when we get to the good, bad, and the ugly to each gear set. Reclaimer set, 100% support station talent for the 2-piece. That's 100% support station healing speed for the 2-piece. You have the 3-piece is 50% consumable duration. That means you get an extra 50% for the duration of your consumables. Pretty nice. And then the 4-piece talent is consumables and special ammo used now apply to the whole group and are not consumed on use. This to me is, we're gonna get into that one. Just on the good, bad, and the ugly. Alright. The good, the bad, and the ugly for the blind set. Now the good is, when you kill a target, you create a flashbang. Like that's good. We can't deny that. That's good. When you kill a target, it creates a flashbang at that position, so any other enemies in that position, it affects them as well. Now the bad, the flashbang also affects you and your team. So if you're using an SMG and you up close and you kill that target and it flashes, you're blind. But wait, you have the 3-piece zone, so you're not blind. But your team is blind. So if your team is around and the flash goes off, your team is blind, you're not blind. Okay, the ugly, you won't always get the kill, making this less supportive. You know what I mean? You won't always get the last kill. You got three other people shooting at a target, and you have to make sure that your bullet is the bullet that kills the target for that effect to take place, which makes you less effective. Let's just face it. Reclaimer said the good, bad, and the ugly. The good, The whole team benefit from your consumables. Meaning, like you use a water, the whole team uses water. They don't even have to use water, but if you use it, the whole team gets the effect. If you use fire bullets, the whole team gets the fire bullet effect. If you use explosive, the whole team gets the explosive effect. Whatever consumable you use, the whole team gets that effect. The bad, you must first have consumables. Now, I don't know how hard it is for you, but sometimes if I don't have no water or no fire ammo, those little pouches you pick up don't always give you what you want. Most of the time it gives me explosive rounds, and I'm full on explosive rounds, you know what I mean? So you want to always try to make sure, if you finna go into a raid, look at me, raid, if you finna go into the underground or you finna go into an incursion, you want to make sure that you at least have at least one of those in your inventory. The ugly, this is not a solo build at all. It makes no sense to try to rock this solo, being that you already have the effects, you know, for yourself, and the effects that you use is basically for the other team to benefit from. So if you're running a solo build, like, you shouldn't have no 4-piece reclaimer on if you're solo, straight like that. Which brings me to the blind set. Now, the one thing I like to add before I get into the solo build is that if one or more people running the reclaimer set in the group, everyone benefits from that person's effect, meaning each effect stacks on each other. Now, I cannot tell you how easy an underground is with 3 reclaimers, one running water, the other one running fire bullets, the other one running explosive rounds. Like, it is so easy, man. So if you can get into a group with 3 reclaimer sets, you're good. Back to the blind set. I ran this solo, and it actually is a good solo build if you're that type of player. Like, I ran through underground solo, and I actually was benefiting from the post damage, and I was benefiting from the blind, being that, you know, once I kill an enemy, it produces a flashbang at that area, and no one else is there to help me kill an enemy. So most of the time I got the effect off, and it kind of slowed down the other enemies, making it easier for me to kill. So I would have to give a thumbs up on the blind set if you want to do a solo. So make sure you pay attention to these tips and kind of do your own kind of, you know, your research, and let me know, man. Put it in the comments below. Let me know what kind of gear set you're rocking, what kind of support class you're rocking. Maybe there's something out there that you didn't put together that trumps the reclaimer, but I don't see nothing trumping the reclaimer as far as the best support class right now. So go ahead and do that. Leave your comments. Let me know what you're rocking. Let me know what you want to see, and like, share, subscribe. It's me, your boy, man. Like always, man, music gets you through it. Video games keep you sane. I'm J Killer, and I believe in no gamer left behind. Peace and blessings.
Cruising down the interstate, trying to get my shine on. Remember copping 10 a day, I used to get my grind on. 9 zones, that's a quarter brick. I'm constipated, on my heart is